got that mo. Saying that you're the best. You gotta show me son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yo, big shout out to the hottest chat in the MFing game. A-side official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know Mr. International Toby Bartley is the first in the building. What's good with it, Toby? I see you on deck with it. Salute WCS and the hottest chat in the YTC. We're global, baby. We're global. Yes, sir. You already know. Carlos Rosado is in the building. WCS salute to you. I see you on deck, man. What's good? Haynes Legacy is in the building. What's good with it? Salute. I see you on deck, brother. Hit the like button on your way in. Yes, sir. Let them know what they already should know. Real talk. Salute to the queen herself. Has just arrived in the building. Salute WCS in the chat. Salute to you, queen, on deck. I see you. What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. Thursday. We 3/4 the way through. It's fight weekend. I have some sound bites for you. You know what I'm saying? I know the thumbnail is a little bit of residue from last night, but yes, that's the whole point, because there's a lot of talk that's been going on. We haven't heard too much from Jaron Ennis. He's still working on getting his name out there and everything. But the press conference, if not for, Hackett and Dobson, I mean, it wouldn't have been too much of anything. But thanks to Hackett and Dobson, they made it interesting. Them boys was hot. Yeah, man, it got physical up in there. Jaleel Hackett say, shit, I was sitting down at the time that you was addressing me, but now I'm standing up. And Jaleel, he put hands on Dobson. But ultimately, where it's going to count is going to be inside that square. You know what I'm saying? We're going to listen to some sound bites today. Shout out to Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? This is the Ennis v. Avanesian IBF World Welterweight Championship Showcase. First defense of Jaron Ennis's notification belt. This is the fight for him to erase that and make it official. You know what I'm saying? In his defense. But not just that, he has a little bit more luggage, to the payload. He has to go in there and absolutely dominate. You know what I'm saying? He has to go in there and dominate Avanesian. No ifs, ands, or buts, this, that, and the other. I don't want to hear no excuses. Philly, stand up. You know what I'm saying? If it's up to Jaron Ennis to put Philly back on the map, it needs to be this weekend. All right? Let's get to some sound bites. So we're going to have, I'm going to take you through an interview that Jaron Ennis did with a podcast. Okay? And also, we're gonna go through some snippets of the presser, off the back with the presser. But also I have a treat, thanks for my colleagues sending me. I want to basically touch on Errol Spence. Errol Spence was a former FO Armor unified welterweight world champion who was at one point in time reigning. So he had a fight about a couple of weekends ago, and they was talking to him at the fight, And I wanted you to hear some snippets, you know what I'm saying, from his freaking short interview. But after we touch on the press conference, I want you to kind of hear some things Jerron Ennis said about Terrence Crawford and where's that gonna go? How far those words are gonna go right now that Crawford's at 154. Okay. So pay attention to this exchange by Jaleel Hackett and Dobson, which I thought stole the presser. For real, I thought it stole the presser. Real talk. Salute to Jaleel Hackett. You know what I'm saying? Delivering that mouthpiece game, letting it be known, hey, I can do this too. You know what I'm saying? I can talk my shit too. Let's get it.
Boxing. We had a phone call from the team. They reached out. They wanted to work together. I knew about Jaleel Hackett. I knew about the hype. He's the next Shakur. He's the next Tank. He's the next Devin Haney, etc., etc. But sometimes you look at guys who are 8-0 who want to just get some more experience, that want to test the big time. Jaleel Hackett wants to dive straight in the deep end on Saturday night. And the man to my left, Peter Dobson, believes that he's made a big mistake. Peter, what an opportunity for you on Saturday night.
I just want to say thanks to God, thanks to you, thanks to my team, thanks for everyone that got me here. I appreciate the opportunity, and I'm going to take full advantage. I feel like my last opportunity, I fell short. In this one, I'm 100% prepared for the victory, and I'm just thankful to be here. You know, I came up the hard way fighting on club shows as well, so fighting on these big stages is what I've been preparing for since I started boxing.
Obviously, last time was a great experience, was a big show. You handled yourself very well, probably regret not being a little bit more aggressive as the fight went on. You had good success there, but this man to my right, you said that he's a social media boxer. I just spoke to you there. You said that he's a baby in the game. Do you think this...
A lot of fighters should take notes from this trash talking exchange, bro. This is what we need, man. It's just not the same shit. I beat your ass. I knock you out. I beat your ass. I beat your ass. I knock you out, man. We done heard that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We done heard that. You have to mix it up, man. You have to come with a much more deeper variety of ingredients this day and time. You have to bring that Tony Harrison, Jermell Charlo. Tony Harrison got one of the best mouthpieces in the game, bro. People was convinced that Jermell Charlo was a cornball. They was convinced. They was convinced if Jermell Charlo stood up and attempted to freaking approach Tony Harrison that he would get touched right there on the spot. If not with the hands, with one of those Timbs that freaking Tony Harrison was wearing.
This is too early for him?
It's definitely too early. I feel like in boxing, you move up. You move up in competition. Even I had to do it. Every boxer did it. Sugar Ray Leonard. I think his team, you know, I don't know if they're like money hungry. I don't know what it is, but they're moving him way too fast. He's not a Lomachenko. He's not an Olympian with gold medals or anything. So I don't know why they believe he can jump to this level so fast. And also, like they say, they have him knocking me out. I see that on social media, but he's been knocked out before. I've never been knocked out. I've never been dropped sparring, amateurs, pros, and he's been knocked out in sparring with 16-ounce gloves. So I don't understand how they can have me losing. This boxing is crazy to me. But Saturday night, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Pete, last time against Conor Bennett, it was an afternoon show, really early in the morning. I think it was like 3,000 people there. On Saturday night at 9 p.m., 9:30.
I do everything. When I fought Conor Ben, I had a 5-week training camp. My first 12-round fight, a lot of it wasn't even my conditioning. It was more like my mental, not knowing if I would get tired in 12 rounds because I didn't have the training camp. I would have liked this time I've had a training camp. I fought 10, 12 rounds plenty of times.
The reason why I'm playing Peter Dobson is because he's a tough opponent. He's 16-1. He has, you know, more than half of the fights that Jaleel Hackett has, who currently sitting at 8-0. He's a tough fight, man. You know, for Hackett to step up right now, I mean, you know, he's not lying about a lot of stuff. I'm not here to basically, you know, bring up the rain, bring up the weather report rather. When Jaleel Hackett was supposedly stopped in sparring, Yes, I remember being told that, back then, but that's besides the point. Um, Peter Dobson is a tough fight for Hackett. He is. He's a tough fight, bro. I'd be highly surprised if he goes in here and get this guy up out of here early. I just don't see it happening. Dobson, I've seen him fight before. He is not an easy go for Jaleel Hackett. Now, Hobson said some things. He said your team, they ain't in your best interest.
I'm 100% ready for this fight. So you're gonna see the real Pistol Pete Dobson, and from here in the future we're gonna have bigger fights together.
Thank you, Pete. Well, Jaleel Major Hackett, you're out your depth. You got knocked out in sparring. Too early for you. You ready for this? You ready for this moment on Saturday night?
Man, we gonna see. Allegedly I've been knocked out in sparring. You probably got a lot of other stuff that didn't allegedly happen. But I know for sure, I know what I seen last February. He got his ass whooped when he fought Conor Ben. And it ain't gonna be no different this Saturday. He just a hyped up journeyman.
8 fights in, 7 knockouts, big puncher as well. He believes he'll take you out inside the distance. You believe you end this fight before the final bell?
I haven't been past 4. A lot of people predicting 6 or 7, but I can almost guarantee this won't be the fight where I go the distance again.
Jaleel say this won't be the fight that he go the distance again. I'm wishing the best for Jaleel Hackett. I'm gonna be honest. I am. I'm wishing the best. I have nothing against Peter Dobson. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against Jaleel Hackett. Good dude. I interviewed him before he was even professional back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Good guy. And his dad, Bernard, you know what I'm saying? Good guy. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be a hell of a fight, though. It's going to be a hell of a fight. I ain't going to lie.
Obviously, the same question that I asked to him. I know you say you're built for the big time. You are co-main event this Saturday, huge crowd. Nerves, excitement, or you feel this is your calling, the moment to finally announce Jaleel Major Hackett on the world boxing scene?
Man, I'm overly anxious, overly excited. This is something I've been preparing for my whole life. He 1 foot in, 1 foot out. This all I've been on my whole life. So it's like, when this all you do and you committed to this shit 1,000%, you can't be beat. And I'm gonna show it Saturday.
Well, final word from both. Pete, you believe this man?
I feel like he got shades on so the fans can't see how he's taking a lot of punishment. He's only 21 years old. He looked like he's been boxing for 40 years. So I know I hit hard. I knock people out in sparring. I don't get knocked out. I do the knocking out. So if you get hit by me, you gonna feel it. You gonna touch the ground. You gonna touch the canvas. And you saying I got my ass whipped, bro? Conor Ben will beat you. You're trash. I seen you fight. You fought bums. Your last fight, you fought a little midget with a broken arm, bro. And all you do is throw mad punches, and you get your opponents tired, and that's why you win by knockout. But I'm gonna show you with a real pro. You come at me like that shit, bro. I've been in there with fighters way better than you that come nonstop. I know how to handle that. Those guys don't know how to handle that. They let themselves get tired, bro.
I like how he sent that kite up, didn't he? Dobson sent that kite. He flew that kite, boy. He flew that kite high in the sky, boy. I'm talking about, man, it's an art to trash talking, bro. Real talk. I like how he came. It ain't no bitch ass nigga, this cussing and all that. They just sticking to the boxing game. Now, I'm not saying the whole exchange went that way, but man, Jaleel said what he said. Dobson came back, and now Jaleel, he was talking about how Jaleel, he looked like he'd been boxing for 40 years. He does have some battle scars. I ain't gonna lie. I seen that years ago. Every boxer skin texture of their skin is different. How they're raised in the sport is different. Boxers, every boxer's raised different in the sport. Some fighters are all about the sparring. Some are all about fighting right there on the dime. Some fighters have more scars than others. It's just the way it is in the sport, man. It's just the way it is. And you know, Jaleel does have some battle stripes, but he's in a combat sport. It's no different than them Muay Thai guys you would see. They're throwing freaking elbows, man. You got Muay Thai practitioners with freaking 8-inch cuts, man. 8-inch cuts. Seriously, cuts. You know, they got one cut and then another cut connected to that cut. You know, cause the fight, Muay Thai just don't stop no fights because you bleeding. Muay Thai fighters are you know. I think a lot of these cats that talk so much shit about boxing, if you seen a Muay Thai fighter, you would shut the fuck up. Them dudes look like they fight every day.
Professional box at the highest level. Come at me however you want. You're gonna see the difference. I'm way past you. And when I was in 2017, I fought for one of these little belts that we fighting for, bro. I beat 16-0 dudes on big cards. Like, dude, you stepping up. This is your step up. You my son. You heard? Tell your dad you my son for that night. And I want to say shout out to your dad. You know, a black father who's got his son in a positive. Like something positive like boxing, and I hear him speak, I hear Jaleel speak. They like, you know, his father did a good job raising him, but this is boxing and I'm gonna fuck you up. All right?
Hey, bro, you lost already. You stuttering and shit. Like, you're not even confident, bro. So it's like, this shit's already over. I'll see you Saturday.
Bro, you 21 and punch drunk.
Bro, only way you could beat me is if you literally get a pistol.
You need to stop
sparring. That's why I want my vest for you. I want my vest for you because that's the only way you got a chance at beating me.
Yo, take your shades off so they can see your face.
Bring your pistols to the fight. Bring your pistols to the fight.
Took a lot of punishment. You need to stop sparring with boots.
That's your best chance at beating me, bro. You trash.
You're going to end your career in the gym.
Like I said, you.
He said you need to stop sparring with boots. He's going to end your career in the gym. I mean, you hear talk like this, man. Like, I tell people all the time, man, it's different when you see cats spar. You know what I'm saying? Like, to see cats spar on multiple occasions, and then, you know, to see them go about their career, but yet you still remember what you've seen in sparring. They all, you know, some people want to say, well, don't record sparring. You know, to each his own. You know, these people have their little finicky little appetite to let certain people record sparring. But sparring, you know, if we're going on sparring wars, it's a lot of stories out there that'll make frontline news. You know, they need to, what they need to do is allow sparring to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that will absolutely change up the dynamic of the fight goals of some of these boxers. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to keep sparring a secret. The real ones don't. You know what I'm saying? I remember freaking Jahaz Pop, you know, music didn't even hesitate when I asked him when he came down here to the Atlanta. You know, freaking Brian Norman Sr. didn't freaking hesitate, came down here to Atlanta. I mean, when Jahad came to Atlanta sparring, hey, y'all mind video? Nope. You mind video? Nope. It wasn't no hesitation. But then you go to some gyms, that's the first thing they do. No recording. I mean, but yet, years later, a recording come out of the same sparring session that they said don't record. Shit is stupid, man. But these two are going back and forth, man. You know, thanks to them being on the card, because this presser would have been a recycle bin.
You a hyped up journeyman. I'm gonna see you Saturday.
I'm gonna
see you Saturday. I want you to be the same tough guy Saturday.
Bro.
Jaleel said, I want you to be the same tough guy Saturday. You a hyped up journeyman. I mean, Pete, man, he only 16-1. I don't know what the journeyman is. He's 16-1. You know what I'm saying? He only has one loss. I thought journeyman status is supposed to be multiple losses. You have at least about 3 to 4 stoppages. You know what I'm saying? You've been stopped 3 to 4 times, some to that extent. But I understand they just trying to, you know what I'm saying? They trying to get the water boiling on the surface, man, so people can tune in, bro. That's all.
Be the same tough guy Saturday, bro.
On Saturday, I'm gonna fuck you up,
bro. I'm gonna stop you. I hope you don't bring your kids to the fight, bro. They're gonna be hurting.
Ooh, Jaleel, that's what I'm talking about. Organic trash talking, organic trash talking, no cussing and all that, man. Organic trash talking. You don't have to damn say nigga 20 times. Organic. He said, I hope you don't bring your kids. I hope you don't bring your kids.
Bro, your dad is gonna be hurt, and your dad is gonna stop the fight.
He just whooped our daddy ass.
Yo, your dad, after this, change your team. Your people don't care about you.
Ooh. Hey, Shaw. God damn. Dog, he said, after the fight, change your team. They don't care about you, bro. This is genuine, raw, uncut, authentic trash talking. Change your team. They don't care about you.
Bro,
They put stepping you up too fast.
bro,
They want money.
They was begging for you because you ass. You just hyped
gotta
up.
get people who really love you in your corner in this boxing shit. They the people that you gotta get people that care about you, care about your health, bro.
I'm gonna see you Saturday.
I can tell you, people don't care about your health.
I'm gonna see.
And Peter Dobson, he's on a roll. I ain't gonna lie. If you want to talk about archery practice, you know, he's sending those arrows down range. Real talk, bro. Like, I mean, Jaleel handling his shit too. But Dobson, when you're talking about the team, the family, the health of a fighter, and the way you're articulating that in the moment of trash talking, and this is straight off the dome, freestyling. I mean, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? When people are listening to it, I'm not saying it makes sense as far as being true, but these two are going back and forth, and I like the level for which they're trash talking. You know, they're not getting overly emotional or nothing.
See you Saturday.
Take your glasses off, champ.
I'm gonna see you Saturday. You
take your glasses off.
Glasses off. I'm gonna take my glasses off when we face off.
Your shit all fucked up. That's why you want to take them off.
I'm gonna take my glasses off when we face off.
Stop getting punished like that in sparring. Sparring is not where you get where you take your punishment at.
Bro, I'm gonna see you Saturday. I'm gonna see you Saturday. I want you to be the same tough nigga Saturday.
Bro, I'm the tough nigga anyway.
And this was the first time they actually dropped the N-word. Air quotes, air quotes, air quotes. They said, nigga. Oh my God, they both dropped the N-word. Will they be banned and expelled too? Oh no, because they didn't add the ER on the back of it. My fault. They're still in good standing. They're still in good standing, chat. Oh, that was a close one. Woo, that was a close one.
Where I go, bro.
That's cat. Why you wasn't really tough when you fought? Why you wasn't tough when you fought Conor Ben?
Conor Ben had a good chin because I hit him with some shit. We gonna see how your chin is.
You wasn't even throwing.
He said Conor Ben had a good chin. I hit him with some shit. We're gonna see how good your chin is. Authentic. You know what I'm saying? Jaleel said, why you want doing that to Conor Ben? And Pete coming back, man. Very, very solid exchange, man. You know, it has this little, you know, it has a level of intensity to it, but not over the top, mean, mad, angry type trash talk.
Punches.
You think throwing a lot of punches, this is the pros, baby. You can throw as much punches as you want. I'm going to sit your ass down with one shot.
You wasn't throwing no punches. You ass.
Copy.
You was a punching bag.
Your face looked like a punching bag.
You was a.
And look at that. He said you was a punching bag. Pete come back, say your face look like a punching bag. Bro, this is much different than the Frank Martin and Tank, you know, the back and forth energy and temperament that they had. You know, every presser is different. Real talk. This is much different than the Cody Crowley and Jerron Ennis freaking first presser that they had. Way different. This really lit the candle, bro, for this fight. This lit the candle. I know this not the main event, but them trash talking like that, it lit the candle, bro. Now all we need is a bucket of gas.
Moving punching bag.
All right.
For 12 rounds. Do you realize you got your fame off of surviving 12 rounds? I didn't even know who you was until you fought Conor Ben.
You got your fame off Instagram. What have you done in boxing?
Bro,
what have you done in boxing, bro? What do you came from the amateurs. You got 8 fights. You fought straight bums. If you look at all your opponents, they were all tomato cans, bro.
He said you came from the amateurs. You got your fame on social media. You look at your record. They're all bums. You fought tomato cans. You know what I'm saying? Jaleel Hackett say, hey, I didn't know you. You became famous for surviving 12 rounds with 10 or 12 rounds with a freaking Conor Ben. I didn't know who you was before then. Genuine trash talking.
Who you fought? You fight in the beginning of your career.
Who you fought?
I fought way better guys than you, bro.
Name one of the guys you fought that's notable.
Emmanuel, Medina. I fought, I don't remember.
Shut the fuck up. I'll see you Saturday.
See, Jaleel came back with that goddamn counter hook. He told this man, shut the fuck up. Oh man, quick on the draw, man. He said, who you fought? And he couldn't come up with more than two, right? He said, man, shut the F up, man.
Let me look at my box track. Matter of fact, I'll tell you right now, on my box track.
Look at him. Nothing to worry about. This all I got to worry about is training and whooping your ass. Like,
let me go back right quick.
Over there too. I love it there.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't got nothing bad
like,
to say about you. I gotta
think about it. This ain't even your real career. Like,
what are you talking about?
This ain't even what you do for a living, for real.
Bro, you don't have a career because you a little kid. You still live with your pops.
Okay, this where it gets into grown man stuff. Seriously, grown man shit, right? And I would advise a lot of you cats to understand when you see grown men moving on the YTC, not all of us move alike. You know what I'm saying? Not all of us move alike. Pete is saying some real shit. Jaleel's saying some real shit. He said, this is not what you do all the time. Well, that's some grown man stuff because you got to make a living. You got to have, a full-time job to support yourself, and Pete say to Jaleel, you living with your pops. And Jaleel responds, yeah, rent free. All I got to do is focus on boxing. He ain't lying.
This is something you do for fun.
You live with your dad, bro. You a little baby.
Hey, it's rent free over there too. I love it there.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm.
Man, y'all can't appreciate this trash talk. Jaleel says rent free. I love it over there. Well, it ain't exactly rent free. I'm pretty sure pops get paid one way or another, but he says rent free. I'm loving it over there, shawty, for real, man. But Pete is talking some grown man stuff though. If boxing is not getting your bills paid across the board, you got to go out and get a job.
I don't got nothing bad
like,
to say about you.
Just think about it. Real spill. I don't have nothing to worry about. This all I got to worry about is training and whooping your ass. Like,
man, if that wasn't a goddamn uppercut, he said, real spill. All I got to think about is training and whooping your ass. Come on, bro. They are throwing haymakers, uppercuts, hooks, crosses. Man, the jabs is continuously, bro. This is what made the presser, man. Thank the boxing gods, whoever you may be. Thank you and the matchmakers for linking these two up, because without them going back and forth this long extended time, Eddie knew. Eddie Hearns knew. He knew. They had to have somebody on here to spark it up.
Like, you got so much shit to worry about.
Why your face look like that? If
you got so much shit to worry about.
You be getting your ass beat.
Like,
your pops probably be beating you for getting your ass beat in the gym.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Pete is I don't know how you gonna look in the ring, man. Look, man. You top 3 trash talk of the last 2 years I've heard, man. Like he said, your pop probably be beating your ass for getting your ass beat in the ring. I mean, damn, boy. God damn. I don't know what Pete does. Real talk. I don't follow him like that. You know what I'm saying? On my New York shit, B. I don't follow him like that, man. You know what I'm saying? On my Philly shit, I don't do it. Dead ass. But man, oh boy, his mouthpiece, man. He's clever, slick with it. He's slick with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Top 3 right now. He said the man dad be beating his ass for getting his ass beat in the ring. Oh man. Hammer. We talked the brick hand. That's the brick hand right there, dog. Grown man shit.
You gonna explain to your kids that a nigga that's 21 whooped your ass like this?
Bro, All right, we're going to see
How
Saturday,
you gonna
little
explain
boy.
this to
We're going
your
to see
kid?
Saturday, little boy.
I can explain it to him
I'm
for
going to
you.
son you. You my son.
Because after I'm
You
done
talking
with
about
you,
yourself?
you're not
'Cause
going to be
you my
doing
son.
too much talking.
You my
You're not going to be
son.
able to talk, bro.
You my son.
Bro.
I like how Jaleel Hackett came back. He said, how you going to explain to your kids you got beat by a 21-year-old? You know what I'm saying? And you ain't going to be, I'll do it for you. I'll explain to them for you because you ain't going to be doing too much talking. Oh, what? What? This is one of the best trash talking verbal exchanges that I've heard in a minute from both fighters. It don't matter what level they on. It don't matter, bro. When you talk about raw, genuine, organic trash talking, yes, I know y'all like, man, I don't have to talk about the fight. Really? Let's talk about something that's original. We got so much fake shit going on YTC. It's rarely you come across original material. This is original material to hype the fight card, bro. And it should be paying them extra. Both of these dudes.
I'm going
And
to
your
see you
lips is mad
Saturday.
ashy. And your teeth is fucked up. After you get a bag from Eddie, go get your teeth fixed.
Oh my God, another brick hand, dog. He said your lips are mad ashy, bro. Hey, B, your lips are mad ashy. Your teeth are fucked up after you get a bag from Eddie. Go get your teeth. God damn, Pete. Oh my God, this dude is heavy with the revolver, dog. No casings on the ground. Man, no casings found, bro. This dude is just sick with the draw. Don't let me start goddamn working. Don't let me with the wordplay. This dude is sick with it, bro. This dude is sick with it, man. Clever.
Okay. I mean, this is going to go horribly wrong for someone on Saturday night.
It's going to go horribly wrong for
And your mouth, you got mad white shit on your mouth.
Oh my God, dog. He do too. He do. Because that's what happened when you cutting weight. You know what I'm saying? That's saliva. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't looking at the dude like that. But, Pete, man. Pete is drawing from both holsters, bro. He's drawing from both holsters. Dude is articulated savage, bro. Like his freestyle game is on point. If this how the fight gonna go, he broke Jaleel Hackett down when they were sitting down, when they were still sitting at the press conference. All Jaleel had to do was just reach up and wipe his mouth. That's it.
You dehydrated? Yo, Eddie, give us some of this shit. What's this?
Drip.
Drink some drip, my boy.
He told him, "Hey Eddie, what's this drink right here?" He said, "Drip." He said, "Drink some drip." He said, "Eddie, get him some drip." Oh my God. Just how he's basically utilizing all the props that's around him, and he's quick on the motherfucking revolver, dog. His trigger finger is lethal. You know what I'm saying? His trigger finger when it comes to returning fire is lethal, bro.
Hey, bro.
Okay.
Enjoy your 15 seconds of fame.
Yo, for real, wipe your mouth. I'm not, you think I'm playing around, bro. Your mouth, you got mad white foam on your
I've been
mouth.
wiping my mouth the whole time we been up here, nigga.
Pause.
Okay.
No diddy.
Pause.
Go ahead and get your shit off now, bro. Go ahead and get your shit off while you got your audience.
On
Saturday, your ass is grass.
All right, little boy.
On Saturday night, this will either be a tremendous piece of matchmaking from Jaleel Hackett and the team or a big, big mistake. But I love seeing young 21-year-old US prospects, 8-0, 7 knockouts, take on a real fighter like Pete Dobson. This is the kind of fights that we need for young prospects in this country. So well done for both of you for taking this fight. Sky Nicholson against Diana Vargas, WBC.
So let me take you to the face-off, okay? Because that's where it got a little testy. That's where you zip it up. You know what I'm saying? That's where you zip it up. They did all that trash talking and then came the face-off. That's where they zipped it up, sealed the deal. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this thumbnail down right quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them two for trash talking like it's cool, man. Setting the freaking presser on fire. You know what I'm saying? Let me take this thumbnail down right quick. Man, it's been a while since we heard some good, authentic trash talking like that. So check this out.
Listen in here.
Ooh, Jaleel reached up there, got a little testy. Boom. Jaleel goddamn went for the trachea, and Dobson came over the top with the open palm strike to the left side. Jaleel face. Both of them got that 1-1 in. Nobody really won that round. It was a draw in that round, equal. But hey, that's what you need to do to zip it up. You know what I'm saying? To zip it up. Real talk. To zip it up. Now let's go on to the let's go on to this right here. Where is it? Right here. I want y'all to listen to Jaleel Hackett as he's speaking right here. Okay. Put this back up here.
Words with your opponent?
No, but it's like, it's one of the things, you're always prepared for. I enjoy these type of things, and I'm happy that, he's as excited to get out there and fight as I am. Because, more often than not, the build-up is kind of one-sided, and it don't help to sell the fight. So, he excited. He think he could get the win. I'm excited. I know what I'm going to do Saturday. So, I'm just waiting to fight.
Then you see Boots Ennis and family posing with Eddie Hearn. All right, we saw the shove on stage. What set you off?
Man, it was really just like, I don't know, I'm a real fighter. Like, I know we trying to promote the fight and everything, but like, I'm really a fighter. I'm from Southeast DC. And it's like,
shout out to Southeast DC. I was there for over 4 years. Shout out to Team Hackett. Hey man, he mugged them. It wasn't too much staring in the face, talking, yapping back and forth. He mugged them. And I also want to highlight the fact that Jaleel Hackett, he knows how to basically speak. You know what I'm saying? You remember when I was telling you how they was working with him with the media and everything? Like Pete said, his dad has raised him good. He know how to speak in front of the media. When you go to fights, you see things like this, bro. This was years ago. They was grooming him to be able to hold a mic and speak. You know what I'm saying? And articulate himself.
I meet aggression with aggression. And it's like, once I seen that it was aggression there, but it wasn't really real, it's like, I'm going to show you, like, you soft. And we're going to have a continuation of it Saturday.
All right, fighting on the Matchroom banner for the first time, but you're in a co-feature event. I mean, you're 21, you're 18, you're 8-0. A lot of people say, man, what's this young pup doing in a co-feature event? Why do you belong there?
I'm built for it, I've been training hard, grinding since I was 8 years old. I always knew I would be at this point, so it's like, yeah, I wouldn't call it cockiness. I would really call it like confidence in my training and my ability.
Great interview. Seriously, man, great responses from Jaleel. I like shit like this. I tell anybody that, make sure your child knows how to converse and have a dialogue. Not just any dialogue, but think about what the person is asking you. Listen, be a very intensive listener. Especially when you're on stage like this, you know what I'm saying? And you can tell Jaleel, he's not up here speaking like he's full of anxiety and anger, and he can barely freaking stand still. He's composed, and he's listening to what is out there, bro. I mean, I like the exchange. I like his delivery.
What has this year been like for you? Again, inking your first big promotional deal, and now you find yourself on a Boots Ennis undercard.
It's been great, to not only sign with Matchroom, and then you turn around and you're at the co-main event on your first fight with Matchroom. That's crazy. So it's like, I'm more than excited to go out there and show why I deserve to be in this position.
Jaleel, thanks so much for the time.
I think it's my
Slot zone.
a thrill to be a boxing fan.
Sitting to my left, we're disappointed that Cody couldn't make the fight. We wish her as well. And you guys feel a little upset coming in Philadelphia on Saturday night.
Now, this is David Avanesian. I understand Jessica said avocado. I don't know why the queen is taking shots. And I mean, I thought we got past that with Crawford, you know what I'm saying, putting him beneath the blade, you know what I'm saying. But Avanesian, you know, he's a legitimate opponent. He just was in there with the elite, the best of the best, creme de la creme, you know what I'm saying. And check out the temperature. This temperature is absolutely different. Now it goes from, you know, being at the theme park, the roller coaster ride, going up the first hill and going down and hitting the first curve, to the elevator at the doctor's office has stopped and all you hear is the music.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we've only had 4 or 5 weeks notice, but one thing with David, he's always in great shape back home. Like his and
big chance is, listen, I know is my opponent Ennis is good fighter. I happy. I want fighter only for good fighter, and you know why me here is I check my time.
Obviously, as Carl says, you've been in hostile environments before, Bilbao, particularly in Omaha as well. You build off the experiences in the Crawford fight as well. You're active in that fight, competitive in that fight as well. A similar kind of task ahead of you, another huge crowd on Saturday. Good experiences in the career so far that will stand you in good stead here on Saturday.
Yeah, you've had experience before. You're ready for this, yeah?
Yeah, exactly. Listen, it's Crawford. For my fight in Crawford, it's a bad history. I know what is why possible when you big fighter, world-class fighter, #1 is top rank, and you go inside the ring for first round and you gloves open, you know. I don't understand how it's possible this moment. And who understand boxing? Who understand me? You know, there's many people maybe don't understand. Say, he's Crawford best boxer. Listen, yeah, I know he's good boxer. When I go fight, why I never ask my coach see about his gloves? Understand? When I think he top fighter is he don't need different maybe change gloves. I don't know. When you see after fight, it's not possible. 6th round, mate. First round, you gloves and open before fight. When he your hand, you see open gloves. Understand? And after 6th round, you see your gloves. He maybe thinks 2 years fight. He did after these gloves.
I heard you say that you believe this is a 50-50 fight on Saturday, yeah. Which is very hard. He likes to come forward.
From, you know, I'd rather fight him than Cody Crowley, because his resume is much stronger than Cody Crowley's resume.
Let me just have a little bit of reflection, you know what I'm saying, on a Thursday. Bozian has said that his resume is much better than Cody Crowley, but when Terrence Crawford was set to fight Avanesian, there's nothing about Avanesian's resume twinkled in your eyes. You know, he was a bum. He was avocado, Avanesian, Abisnesian, you know what I'm saying? All those little aliases that was coming forth in criticism for Crawford taking this fight. And he only took the fight because, you know, he dropped out negotiation, but he was going to revisit. We all know the whole story. But for Team Ennis, yes, Bozy, you know, I have to continue based off what you said to remind you all that there was serious amount of hate coming from that direction. I mean, the longitude and latitude, seriously, that shit was crazy. It was worse than the storm we just seen in Texas, man. Y'all said Crawford was this, that, and the other. Y'all was just all on top, saying Avanesian was trash. You know what I'm saying? A tomato in a hot car. You know what I'm saying? 130 degree heat, man. Nobody knew where the smell was coming from. That type of tomato. Oh, there it is. Damn, that shit riding. Y'all was talking about Avanesian was bad. And look who's across the table from y'all. David Avanesian. He is your opponent. And what did he say? Oh man, I'm glad this is him than Cody Crowley, because his resume is much better. The compliments.
Resume.
When you think about what's about to happen on Saturday night, and you know this is your city.
What I know what's going to happen. It's not going to pass 4 rounds.
See, that's why I got a problem, Bozy. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem because you know you've been watching WCS and I've been putting up 3. You know what I'm saying? But you had to one-up me. I get it, man. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Shot News know what it is. You know, Shot News had basically predicted Matchroom before Matchroom even happened. He couldn't even get no LOVE. You know what I'm saying? People can't even get no LOVE just from a shout out. You know what I'm saying? But you're listening. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know I said 3. And Bozy had to say, no, it ain't going 4. No, Bozy, I said it had to be in 3, Shawty. It got to be 3 or less, bro. It can't be 4, man. It can't be 4. That's too close to the 6. It got to be odd, man. You got to split it in half, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the phenom we talking about. That's your son, Jerron Boots Ennis.
Inside 4 rounds.
It's not going to pass 4 rounds. It might hit 5. I don't know.
Oh, my God. Come on, Bozy. Come on, Bozy. Come on, man. You was talking crazy to Team Crowley. Crazy. No, Bozy. You don't get a pass for this, Bozy. You was talking mad crazy about Avanesian when Crawford was fighting him. But now you don't went from 4 up to 5. What's next, man? 7? You got to have confidence that y'all going to go in there and clean this, man. What, you don't want people betting on the fight? You ain't trying to give away no secrets? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tough, y'all. Real talk. It's going to be tough for those who's putting money on this fight. You know, because this man know that I said 3. He had to come over the top with 4 and then 5. No, Bozy, you gotta just stick the freaking bookmark in there, man. Fold the page and come back to that chapter post fight. And so I told y'all it was gonna be 3 rounds.
And then again, it all depends on how you feel. If you want to go out there, you know, we have fun when we box.
Oh my God, bro. Come on, man. You went from 4 to 5 and then you say it's all about how you feel. We like to have fun. Oh my God. So what he's doing, y'all, is setting the table. He's setting the table for y'all. For real. He invited you all over to break bread today with the presser. He's setting the table. Okay? He's setting the table. Now, you show up on Saturday and you come back to the same table and there's some goddamn brown bag lunches in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? You open it up. There's some cheese crackers. You know what I'm saying? Some s'mores. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite, I love mentioning Capri Sun, that he gave you a single Capri Sun and 1 lollipop, just like they do at the doctor's office. He trying to tell you that, hey, it's according to how we feel. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say, hey, if it goes the distance, you know, goes anywhere close to the distance the past 6 rounds, it's because they wanted it to be that way. You feel me?
You know what I mean? That's what we do. We have fun doing what we're doing. If you don't have fun doing it, don't do it.
My actual question was that we know what's going to happen on Saturday night in terms of what's happening to this city. You know, you've given a huge amount to this city over the years.
Well, every time he come out is special, really. You know what I mean? But nobody took him to another level yet. He got more stuff in his arsenal than people think, you know.
He has more stuff in his arsenal. We believe that, Bozy. We believe he has more stuff in his arsenal. No doubt. No doubt, man. You in the lab, man. The Philly lab. The Philly lab is different. You know what I'm saying? Philly, come on. Philly boxing, it has, you know, the history behind it. You know, it has the pages and the archives and the boxing annals, man. But if Boots is the next to carry it on his back, you definitely have to go in there and shine this weekend. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in there and shine for real.
I mean, he just went to a certain level when he fought Villa. But if this guy come out with some real good stuff, you're going to see him go to another level.
I don't understand that. Like he went to another level with Villa, which Villa only had the momentum and a little bit of prestige through just a little glance through the hourglass of freaking Rashidi Ellis. You know what I'm saying? Rashidi Ellis went, you know, hey, he did what he had to do. He just had the wrong game plan and his legs became ramen noodles. You know what I'm saying? So if Villa was the one that forced a level change with Boots Ennis, right? He forced the level change with Boots Ennis, and then they say it's up to Avanesian. I never heard Crawford say anything like that. When it comes to Bud, he's like, you don't hear him speaking the doubt. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear him speaking as if he can't get it done. It's going to be up to somebody else to dictate. I just don't hear him using that type of language, nor the behavior behind the language. I just know when it's time for him to fight, you're gonna hear the bell, and he's gonna go in there and show you what the strategy is. He's gonna show you his elite status. He's gonna show you like he's the best in the sport. This talk, I just wish they wouldn't take so long to talk with Bozy, because Boots is a grown ass man, and we want to hear from Boots. They need to sign Boots up for freaking, Jaleel Hackett, freaking PR person, since he's in that sparring. He's getting that sparring over there with Boots.
Boots, welcome. Pop says inside 4 rounds. A lot of pressure on you on Saturday night, a lot of promotion, a lot of hype. You ready to show everybody how great you are?
Yeah, I'm ready, man. I can't wait, man. It's a blessing to be able to fight here. I'm ready to put on a show, look good doing it, beat him up, break him down, and get the stoppage at the end of the night. Have my fun, put on a beautiful show.
We've seen with a lot of homecomings recently, I mean, even Subriel Matias the other week didn't work out for him. Regis Prograis, when he came home to New Orleans, couldn't quite get the performance.
Shout out to Eddie Hearns, the best moderator in the game. Come on, man. Eddie, man, can't nobody fuck with Eddie when you moderate. Who else does it better than Eddie Hearns, bro? Eddie Hearns, man, he is the best moderator in the motherfucking game, dog.
You expect to thrive under this kind of atmosphere. It's at home. There is pressure. It's everybody you know, but you just believe another fight and another performance from Jaron Ennis.
Most definitely. I feel like I'm going to thrive here. I'm gonna have my fun. I'm put on a beautiful show. Fighting at home, I'm comfortable. I'm being at home is like me being on the couch with my feet up, So it's gonna be a great show. I can't wait. I'm ready.
See, he's just talking to Eddie. He's not really saying anything to David. Like he's saying the same thing he always said. You listen to Ennis, previous pressers. He just said the same thing over again. I'm at home. It's gonna be like having my feet up. He said that already. You know where he said that at? He said it when it was Cody Crowley, man. Situation. Real talk. He said that before. It's going to be like having my feet up. Same thing, man. You got to switch it up some. Jaleel Hackett and Peter Dobson is not the main event, bro.
Talk about the switch of opponents. Cody Crowley, a little bit of an unknown southpaw. The worry was that he would come in this kind of environment and maybe capitulate under that kind of pressure. Not this man. We don't expect him to do that. We know he's a
capitulate, mean to give in, surrender.
True fighter. He'll give it everything on Saturday.
The switch don't really
just saying
mean nothing to me. We have southpaws and orthodox in camp, pressure fighters, boxers. We do everything. We have every type of opponent, that can resemble an opponent, because you never know what the other guy might do. So we have southpaws, orthodox, pressure fighters. I do the pressure fighting. Like we mix it all up in our camp. So it really wasn't too big of a difference for me, for real.
You stand on Pops' opinion of inside 4 rounds?
We standing on business.
You believe that you'll stop this man early in the fight on Saturday?
Most definitely. I'm not gonna look for it. I'm gonna go in there and have my fun and put on a show.
He said he's standing on business. Eddie asked him, do you really believe you stopped this man inside the distance? He said, agreed. And then he said, I'm gonna let the knockout come to me. So basically you basically stood on business, but you kind of slid off, one of your feet off business and say, I'm gonna stand on, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know what I'm saying? So if it doesn't happen when y'all want it, I never fully committed to make y'all, convince y'all that I was really standing on all 10. I was standing on just 5. 5 is good, right? When dudes, jump up to dunk the ball, man, they dumping, sometimes you got some 1-footers, man. They jump off 1 foot. You got some that jump off 10. This is no difference, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm using 5, man, instead of 10. That's why you got 10. You got the other 9 of spare, man. You got 9 to spare, bro.
No, but it's definitely gonna come. I'm gonna let the knockout come to me.
And finally, I know what this night means to you, what it means to the city as well, but have you thought about when you're backstage and you got that curtain and you're about to stand on the podium and walk out and see this place just full, the noise, the energy, the whole city here for you on Saturday night? It's a massive moment for your career.
Yeah.
Eddie, the way Eddie be up there talking, you know, Eddie done talk some panties off some females. He say, you know, when you receive my text and, you know what I'm saying, and I'm telling you I'm coming over, do the panties just fall? You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you I'm 2 minutes out. And you know what I'm saying? And I got your favorite wine. You know what I'm saying? Is the panties just falling off already? You know what I'm saying? Is it hard to control the flow? You know what I'm saying? Do you have to dab it dry? You know what I'm saying? And just wait till I get there. Is it difficult? You know what I'm saying? Every time I come, the door is cracked and it's a trail from the door all the way to the bedroom. And, you know, with the candles, is it tough? You know what I'm saying? Do you get a little dehydrated knowing that I'm on my way?
Yeah, it's gonna be turned up. It's gonna be like Powerhouse. It's a concert here in like Philly, and tri-state area. It's gonna be something like the Powerhouse. It's gonna be crazy here. It's gonna be like lit up. It's gonna be fireworks. You know, I'm excited.
And no pressure on you to perform.
Yo, oh yeah, crazy.
What's Pops doing? Trying to get some more money from the zone?
My man.
Yo.
And finally, the weigh-in tomorrow, people in the city come down on Saturday night to watch one of the great pound-for-pound fighters defend his world championship in his own city.
Most definitely about to see a beautiful show. You know, I'm about to show the world in the 147 weight pound division, down the best in the division, and the soon to be best in the world.
Yeah, you know, yeah. Boots say the same thing. He just don't, you know. It's not like he's not speaking clear, but he just, you know, he got the Philly accent, and he's not being extremely clear and speaking outside of just telling us just basic, you know, stuff. What I call producer notes. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like he has the fillers that he's used to getting in front of the mic. He needs to do a little PR work. He's still in his 20s, man. If he's gonna have bigger fights, Boots need to, you know, spruce it up a little bit, man. Spice it up. Goddamn, you know, find a way to inject some energy in there, man. Something. You know, get some caffeine in there or something. You know, eat some coffee beans before you get on stage or something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get an old school Monster drink, man. Pour wine cooler in that motherfucking something. Something, dude.
Well, we cannot wait. It's an incredible fight. The World Welterweight Championship on the line. Jerome Boots Ennis against David.
That's it, y'all. That's it. You know, the energy that Dobson and Hackett had comparable to Ennis Avanesian. Jeez. God damn. I mean, it made me want to turn on National Geographic and watch the whole, you know, gestation period of a cocoon to a butterfly. Real talk. It made me want to go look at some microorganisms and shit. You know what I'm saying? It made me want to goddamn pay attention to shit I want to usually do when I got, you know, time on my hand to do something that I really would like to do. It make you just want to do some shit that not really you doing it to learn anything. You just want to goddamn trying to bring back your sanity after looking at this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You want to come back down and find your center. You know what I'm saying? Without actually being in yoga class. You're like, shit, I just want to stand somewhere with a breeze in the air. You know, that Oklahoma air that, you know, that we was breathing over there. Oklahoma got some goddamn, I don't know if it was just that day, but they got some clean air over that motherfucker for real. Seriously. But that was just about it with this. Real talk. That was it. Seriously. But I want to go to the next sound bite, right? Where is it? I want to go to the next sound bite with Jerron Ennis, right? On some things that he was speaking about Terrence Crawford. Okay? And then we're going to get to Errol Spence. this is probably, you can pretty much identify that Ennis sounds the same when he on stage in front of people, and when he in the gym talking to somebody. He's gonna have to work on that. He's definitely have to work on that if he wants people to look at him and want to hear what he has to say about something. If you're gonna say it's gonna be like kicking your feet up and all, man, we done heard that before. Like you got to show some expression. We got to hear it in your voice. You know what I'm saying? The inner you has to project that. We want to hear some excitement, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a cheerful spirit, like you excited, man. You gotta somehow learn how to frenetic the crowd, man. Something.
I want all the big fights. I said any like big name fights. And I told him I wanted that Crawford fight too. So yeah.
And this is Cigar Talk. Shout out to Cigar Talk.
Okay. Was he like, all right, let's make it happen?
Yeah, he does. He definitely like. He said we're gonna make it happen, right? He said at the y'all fight we're gonna make it happen.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I love that. Listen, man. As a fan, of course, the fans wanted to see that fight. You and Bud. You got the IBF 47. He got all the other ones.
Yeah.
I like to see y'all on social media. You're not really a social media type of nigga, but I see it sometimes. He was going back and forth with you. You might respond here or there. When he said that, like, Boots had 2 opportunities to fight me and it didn't happen. What was it? Because I didn't know about that. He said it was 2 opportunities.
Exactly. Nobody. What 2 opportunities did I have to fight him?
Yeah.
When he fought he's for Ebenezer too.
Yeah.
But I think he was in the middle of doing something with Errol at the time.
Yes.
And at that time, we all thought he was fighting Errol.
Yeah.
So we all everybody waiting around. The whole welterweight division was waiting around to see what he was going to do. And he popped up out of nowhere fighting David Ennis in December or something like that. People don't realize.
Man, first of all, that's cap. Everybody knew that him and Errol Spence was trying to make that fight happen. And certain people didn't want certain people to touch it. Everybody knew after Errol Spence came off that Yordenis Ugas fight that it was going to be Crawford Spence. Man, this is old news. And then say he came out of nowhere after, jumping out negotiations. Everybody was freaking unqualified experts, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody acting like they had all the info, giving fake dates. You know what I'm saying? How can anybody be shocked? They was up here saying all that dumb shit, talking about he don't deserve this, that, and the other, and he should just go over there and fight for whatever. I mean, that's why the casualty, the number of casualties that basically suffered from that loss was so high, because they didn't respect the fact that he jumped up out of there, fought Avanesian, and revisited in 23. They didn't respect that because it's all about prize fighting at the end of the day. And what Crawford did was absolutely respectable, because he ended up revisiting to the point where him and Spence was able to get paid pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being impulsive, and people too dumb to figure out that there's no way the fight could have happened, like I said, because they didn't have the budget. They didn't have the budget to make the fight happen in 22. That's why it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Realize I didn't get the opportunity to fight for the IBF interim. He chose. So you can't blame me.
Right.
I get a call. Of course I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
Why would I not take it?
So do you think he was trying to say that you was going for the Errol route or something? Because I wasn't clear when he said that. And I'm going to ask him. Me and him supposed to do an interview. So I'm going to ask him what he meant by that. But do you think he was trying to say you was trying to fight Errol or something?
Oh, I don't know, yo.
I mean, come on, man. I ain't trying to go there before his fight. I don't feel like running down the whole story. I don't, man. But his interview just dropped, like an hour ago or whatever. And it's just a whole lot of stuff that's not entirely true, because we all know he was in the WBO and they was fighting for undisputed. They was fighting for undisputed. So what you switching up for the IBF has to do with him fighting Avanesian. Because you still have undisputed that's on the horizon. Everybody in boxing, even the fighters, knew that fight was going to happen. That fight was deemed to happen, destined to happen next. So regardless, he fought Avanesian. That wasn't a fight off. Why would you switch over to the IBF for? You know what I'm saying? The dude said, hey, well, a lot of people thought you was going to the Errol Spence route. Why would you switch from the WBO to IBF? and fight for the interim title before the undisputed bout was supposed to happen July 29, 2023. Why? Why would you do that?
That's not this. Everybody be caught up on their social media stuff.
Yeah.
People think this, think that, but they don't even know the.
So I think that's when we'll kind of make it more like one of those
and
moments.
That's the fight that everybody want to see.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
Do you respect him as like when he's like, yo, I'm on my last, you know, I got a couple fights left. I'm at the end. I'm only trying to get mega fights. So, you know, I don't know. Do you respect that, or do you be like, nah,
I understand it, but don't lie or capture the net and make it seem like I had the opportunity to fight you and I didn't. I never did. You know what I'm saying? And then that one time that I did, we said they called and we said yeah.
He said, you know, he never had the opportunity to fight Crawford, but definitely had the opportunity to strip that belt once he had already, you know, swept the division, cleaned it out, and became undisputed in less than freaking, just outside 60 days. The sanctioning body that you fought for the interim, send him a dead end letter. You know what the deal
Never
is.
heard nothing
y'all.
else back about it.
Yeah. Like, people gonna be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Who do you feel like, obviously if it's not Bud, like who is this somebody else that you feel like this fight could put me on a different level as far as the way people is receiving me?
Like a superstar?
Yeah.
A megastar? Right now, I don't even know for who really at 47 now. You know, now that Bud fighting at 54 for the time being. So honestly, I think my best bet right now is just to go ahead and try to, go ahead and collect all the belts at 47. Be undisputed at 47.
Yeah.
And then, maybe we finally get one of those big.
Okay, so, I don't know how many of y'all he convinced that he said he don't find any mega stars at 147. You know what I'm saying? He don't deem any fighter other than himself as a mega star or anyone that's competitive enough to give him a challenge at 147. So what his quest is to go up there and collect all the belts. Collect. Not collect call like it used to be back in the day. You know what I'm saying? When you didn't have money, you call the number and collect call, they have to accept the charges. No, he's talking about collecting the belts. And we all know the names that have the belts. So what they need to do is just start calling him out, just like, they want to call out Crawford every day. If you want to start, getting that buzz from social media and the boxing fans, you got to start calling out. If you want people to start linking you up to the Crawford Spence, fight before it even hit the freaking arena, you got to start talking trash. You got to start saying, you know what? Okay, he act like I'm not a contender at 147, but I am. Even though y'all might not be able to link that fight up, start trash talking right now to see where it goes. You know what I'm saying? See where it goes. Norman has a belt at 147. Barrios has a belt at 147. You know what I'm saying? Start trash talking. What y'all gonna do? Throw subliminals? Y'all not gonna say each other's name? That's not what happened with the old guard. They was calling each other's name. You know what I'm saying? Bud made it clear he wanted to fight Spence. Spence made it clear that he wanted to fight Bud. It wasn't no subliminal stuff. It was like, okay, that's who I want to fight.
Big guys,
Yeah. How did you feel? Because, all right, when you got the IBF, right? He got stripped. Bud got stripped.
Yeah.
You got the IBF.
Man, bro, you just gonna smooth over there till my Bud got stripped. You got the IBF. I understand. You're on the scene right now, man. It's politics or whatever. How you wording this? You're playing nice, man. It's an entirely different itinerary to that manifesto, bro. You're not talking about line for line what was on that manifesto and how it all went down. Real talk. There's nothing I have with Cigar Talk. Real talk. Nothing. I'm just critiquing, your words and saying he got stripped. Why did he get stripped? What was the sense of urgency for him to get stripped when he was locked into a freaking rematch clause where everybody wanted him to sign with PBC for 2 fights? He did, and his opponent couldn't even make up the back end of the fight. So they talk about Bud is getting stripped when he did what he was supposed to do. He went in there and freaking was victorious. They don't want to talk about the way it was stripped. Why did the freaking leather come? Oh, I didn't know they was sending that freaking leather out to him.
And I know, like, when that happened to Devin, he started the email championship where everybody was calling him an email champ or whatever. I seen a couple of people saying that to you, not really, but how did you feel? Like, it's like,
Notification,
all right, you got the belt,
notification
you're the
belt.
champion, but the way it happened was different than you just beating somebody.
Yeah, definitely. The way it happened, I mean, you know,
That's what I call
like I
it.
said, I didn't feel no type of way, you know, because it's not the same feeling as like beating somebody up and taking it from somebody, taking it from the man, and that's what I want to do.
Right.
I want to take it from somebody, but I mean, at the end of the day, there's nothing I could do. I couldn't say yes or no. I woke up and I was the champ. Like like what
Cap.
else can I do? Like like what I'm gonna say? What I'm gonna text him? Be like, yo, I don't want to be the champ. Like how I'm gonna do that? Like,
So
Because, you know, Philly stands on different principles, man. Philly boxing stand on different principles, man. How many boxers over there received a notification belt in Philly? There's not too many boxers over there, man. If y'all know in the chat, let me know. Let me know. If y'all know any other notification champions that's in Philly, let me know. But Philly got some different freaking principles over there, man, when it comes to boxing. I don't think that's they would accept it so easily, you know, for real. That's just me. I don't think they would have.
when they saying email champion, did you see that at all? Or like,
I ain't only seen like maybe like one or two, but it don't bother me. I don't really care. No, people don't understand. I don't pay attention to social media. I really don't care. Like, I don't care.
Right. I think that's it. Like, so what do you think? Because you know, you one of the few guys of this generation that don't do the social. A lot of them do, right? They be on there going crazy and doing.
I hate the social media.
Yeah, why is that?
Social media, boy, that's just me though. I don't be playing all the time and none of that. So like,
They got it crazy, nigga. That's how you fighting.
So like, at a higher weight, you comfortable because you're not cutting. You're not cutting no weight. You're not really doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like that. Like after you weigh in and you get the stuff back in your body, you cool. You know, you blowing back up. So I'd be comfortable. So, yeah.
Okay.
The male body is a work of art.
No, like as far as one of the things, like when you do post on social media, a lot of times I see you say, "Yo,
I ain't really trying to go through the social media. I just want to let y'all hear some snippets. Real talk. I'm not going to put y'all to sleep. I know some of you all probably on the floor right now drooling on yourself. You know what I'm saying? You want to get up and get that Sprite, but you saying, nah, that's too far away, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. Man, I'm telling you that y'all knew, man. He was, that was vicious, bro. Hackett sound a little more confident, but they both going hard in the paint. Talking hella without degrading each other. Yeah, for sure, man. That's art. What they was doing up here was art. Trash talking is an art, man. That's what they was doing. It was an art. Them two, give it up for them for basically highlighting and giving that presser the only energy that it got the entire time. The rest of that stuff was just no. You know what I'm saying? It was no. It was no. That'd be a no for me. That'd be a no for me. You know what I'm saying? And for that reason, I'm out. It make you feel like you're on Shark Tank, bro. For me, that'd be a no. And for that reason, I'm out. I'm a Bud fan of WCSO. Shitting on Boots. How am I shitting on Boots? I'm not shitting on Boots. I did not do nothing. I didn't say anything crazy about him. I'm just saying he have a selective memory. That's all. You know what I'm saying? You need to watch all of the lives. I said, I want this man to go in there and shine. I want him to go in there and beat Avanesian. That's what I want him to do. You know what I'm saying? Look, if you're going to support a fighter, understand that fighter is going to get criticism just like my favorite fighter get criticized. The favorite fighter that I rock hard with is going to get criticized. That's just the way it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? I can't go on somebody else's channel and say, oh, you always hating on so-and-so because they're not supporting the very same fighter I'm supporting. Blunt say, because you know Arrow was ass boxing nerve. But you got Boots beating Bud, telling the truth, ain't shitting on him. Yeah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. Come on, man. Boots have I say he has 3 to 4 fans that's out here advocating for him. They saw this earlier on. He said, your dad, you my son. Yeah, man. And them counters is vicious. They saying this fight card for the hype. Yeah, for sure. Hey, he think he is, man. He think he is. You know, that's where his mind is at. Shout out to Bud gonna stop Canelo in the building. He said, no, you're not really a Bud fan. You was trying to play both sides. Facts. Facts. What did you see me say? Boots beat Bud. Well, you must be talking to somebody else. Yeah, I believe deep down in your heart of hearts, you believe that he does beat Bud, or was gonna beat Bud. You know, in a dream state. We're talking about the dream state now, because in hindsight, yeah, it's definitely 2020, right? But the one thing about hindsight, regardless of how much we think of it in its entirety, we can't change it. You know what I'm saying? We can't change it. We can't change it. Yo, they was violating each other. That's why they got down like that with the face off. Yeah, bro. Man, this makes for good. Pete Dobson is no joke, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was coming back with grown man lines. That was the different. You know, he shut Khalil down in the end. You know, he broke him down. You know, he was on some grown man returns, bro. I hope you have, Bud IQ would be different in that fight. I'm not so sure he can beat Bud IQ. Well, the only thing that at this point on what we know is that Bud has had the competition and the fight to put him in a status that is confirmed 2, 3, 4 times over. You know what I'm saying? They say better late than ever. You know, if Bud would have been this way, maybe when he had 30 fights with the media or whatever, everything happened for a reason. He was still collecting chips though. You know, Eddie was hilarious. Stood there, yeah, like fasting, supposed dehydration. Bud Gunstone, nobody talking to you. Why y'all not getting along, man? It's fight week. I knew it was going to pop when he said he was punch drunk at 21. Ooh. He said your dad is probably beat you up from being beat up in the ring. Man, good Lord. Now that was a crazy return right there. That was a crazy counter. Drip spring water. Okay. Eddie sponsor. Okay, cool. Thanks for that EDU there, Toby. You know what I'm saying? You know, down here in the South, we say drip. We talking about the fight. We talking about the kit. You know what I'm saying? What kit you wearing? Your clothing kit you got on. The drip. But Eddie say, no, I'm gonna make it into, I'm gonna get a sponsorship that's called Drip. Hey, somebody knew what they was doing. The face was fire. I think that weigh-in, it being public, I think the only ones that people are gonna be really anticipating is gonna be Hackett and Dobson. That's the only two. I mean, I don't see Abenesian mushing freaking Ennis. I mean, if they really want to pack out Wells Fargo, man, Abenesian needs to do something crazy, man. For real, he need to do something crazy because Ennis is not going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to get Ennis uncomfortable. We need to see how he looks uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? We need to see how he responds uncomfortably. You know what I'm saying? In a face-off. Abenesian need to set the internet abuzz, man. You need to do something crazy, Abenesian. You know what I'm saying? You need to do something crazy, man. Eddie Hearns is getting used to being in the middle of them. Eddie can moderate, bro. He's the best at it, bro. Seriously. My ex was from South East. She carried a Glock with an extended clip, her newborn in the same hand. It used to be old stomping grounds for me, man. For real. Shout out to the Oracle himself, Trick Noti on deck. What's going on with it, Trick? I see you in the building. What's good, man? Shout out to Smoke Session Sports and Entertainment in the building. What's good with it? Salute to you, brother. Toby like Chappelle Show. Rick James, Charlie Murphy. What did the five fingers say to the face? You ain't lying, right? You ain't lying. Arnold Brown on deck. What's good? That was some BS bringing up the gloves. Yeah, for sure. You know, look, the good thing about him bringing up the glove is that the Crawford fight is still on his mind. He still has it on his mind. But yet, the bad thing is he's trying to get some sympathy. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Booth about the only reason that he went out in the 6th round is because the gloves was tearing out. He tried to say that Crawford was cheating. So now you're in a situation where the gloves are going to be just fine for you. Whatever you was trying to get at, what direction you was trying to go, you have to prove it to the people come this weekend, you know, based off what you were saying. You know, people in the chat calling you avocado, you got to prove to them that you're not an avocado, man. You got to prove to them that. They keep on thinking you're avocado, man. You already been cut open, the seed been removed. They done sliced and diced you up, mushed you. And you know, now you avocado dip. For real. Oh, yeah, for real, right, Jessica? He said, oh, so Bozy knows who avocado is now. Oh, man, that's a classic right there. That's a classic counter, real talk. Because before they didn't know who he is, man. Nice counter shot. Nice counter shot, bro. Nice counter shot. Now David is a good fighter. Yes. That's what I'm saying, chat. Light Bozy up. They didn't know who freaking Avanesian was at first. Now they know exactly who he is. And they complimented his resume. You know what I'm saying? Fighting Boots. The spin is crazy. Man, spinning like a top. Real talk. They know who he is now. Yeah, they hyping him up. They hyping him up. Man, y'all on fire, man. King said Boots can't talk, man. He needs some PR training, bro. I'm not gonna lie. He needs some PR training. Somebody get him some PR training, he'll be good to go. You know? He'll know how to talk in front of media. Seriously. Y'all killing him, man. Y'all killing him for real. And look, I'm going for Boots this weekend. I'm going for Boots. Real talk. I'm going for Boots. You know, avocado, you know, they still calling you avocado, man. Then you come up with that avocado excuses, man. You know, excuses. Excuses. You coming up there dropping these excuses. Oh, the gloves after the first round, the gloves. Did you feel his fist? What you gonna say next? He had some knuckles. He had some brass knuckles up under there. I mean, come on, man. Fans don't have a problem with Bozy always talking, but they have Bill fans. But they have Bill fans are fake and biased talking, but they have Bill fans. Oh, you talking about Bill Haney? They heard you loud and clear. Come back. I'm just saying, man. He say 4. Man, come on, Bozy. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to show no love, man. I swear, man. They don't want to show no love. Just like the Matchroom deal. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to give Shot News no pre-credit. You know what I'm saying? No shout out, because it'll be clout chasing to them, man. Come on, man. They know they was wrong. You know what I'm saying? They knew they was wrong, man. They don't want to get no damn credit. It's about 4. We're going to do 4. No. You can't go past 3, man. You can't go past 3. And I think they're going to go in there and try to take out Avanesian. But you know, he said he going to stand on business, but then he turned around and say, I'm going to let the knockout come to me. Well, I hope you don't take 12 rounds and let the knockout come to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you did Korean Chudikin. I mean, I hope not. Oh, okay. I got you. It's going to pass. It's going past 7. I got money on it. Okay, so we got some people think it's gonna go past 7. But if it go past 7, Boots know he fucked up, right? He know he fucked up, right? If that fight goes past 6 rounds, man, he know he messed up because the hype it's gonna hurt. Even Nerd is not gonna be able to explain that. If you will keep talking about Crawford didn't want to fight you, he didn't want to fight, and I don't know what he's talking about. They, he got stripped. I didn't know. I woke up, I was a champion. No, you knew damn well what the process was going to be before you went to sleep. You probably didn't even sleep that night knowing that notification was going to come to your inbox. That notification belt was inbound. Yep. It was just like Christmas as kids. You remember you go to sleep? It was the 24th. And the Christmas tree was lit, all those presents over there, and you just had to wait till it officially turned Christmas, and then around 2-something in the morning you start opening presents. Yeah, that's how Boots was, man. He was waiting by the goddamn computer. Ding! You have notification. Your belt has arrived. Please click on the email, and the belt will come out through the CPU. Congratulations. You are now the IBF welterweight notification champion. Man, you are the notification champion. You erased that this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Right, Nerd? He's the notification champion. You can't dispute that. You know what I'm saying? You can't dispute that. He's the notification champion. I got 50. It don't go past 7. I can't take that back because, I don't know if Avanesian got the orders yet. Look, I'm trying to tell, I don't know if Avanesian got the orders because he came in here talking about the gloves and all that. I don't know if he got the orders, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if, he got the orders. He going to go in there and lay down. His last fight was a 6-rounder, bro. Who does that? His last fight was a 6-rounder. His last fight was a 6-rounder across the pond. All facts that we said setting the table like a mother. For real, man. For real. He trying to goddamn, get y'all. He trying to bamboozle y'all. Hoodwink the shit out of you. Bozy Hackett, Dobson made the presser. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. So we got some bets going on. We got 50 go past 7. Dang. Y'all ain't get me stuck on that 7. I swear to, because look, he fighting at the Wells Fargo Center. If it go past 6, he gonna say, just like they was at the press conference, we have to see what happened. Sometimes, we just like to, he was trying to say he liked to play around with his food. He's fighting at the well. So fighters always say, oh man, take it to, you got all these people coming out. You got to give them a show. So give them a show, man. Take it to at least about, 6, 7, 8, something like that. You got to give them a show. You got to entertain the fans, man. You can't get them up out there in 2 rounds. They're going to boo you. I'd be surprised if that fight ends what I said is it should 3 or less. I'd be surprised, man, if Boots go out there and get that man up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'd be surprised, bro. Why are you changing what you said originally? That's why I bet you in the first place. One thing I know about Boots, man, he need to hire him a PR. He said the same thing. He said the same shit with freaking Cody Crowley. Somebody's gonna be like having his feet up. Man, come on. Where did you get that from, man? A cereal box? Fruit Loops? You know what I'm saying? Fruity Pebbles? Captain Crunch? Dude, Sugar Smacks? You're gonna be like, Holmes, gonna have my feet kicked up. I mean, come on, man. You said that with Cody Crowley, bro. Come on. Boots, please get a PR person. Get a personality, bro. Just get a personality, man. That's all we asked of you, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real, bro. For real. Just get a personality, man. Work on it. Get with Jaleel Hackett's team, man. Get with Pete Dobson's team. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to trash talk from them dudes. I think that's the best trash talking I've heard the entire 2024, season. You know what I'm saying? The Americas season. Season Americas. That's the best trash talking press conference I heard. I think I've heard this year. For real. I think that's the best. Tank or Ryan Garcia don't even come close. Now, this was some good, authentic trash talking. Just like when you run into some good, authentic Jamaican food, there was some good freaking trash talking, bro. We can do past 6 round 50-75. Come on, man. I thought y'all had that shit locked in. Now y'all sounding like Bozy. We're gonna get him out there in 4, 5, 6, 7. Or, it all depends on what we want to do. Cause he like playing with his, what is it gonna be, bro? What is it gonna be? You know what I'm saying? Don't go up here and start sounding like T.O. Oh, it's gonna be round 13. Hold on for a second, y'all. All right. Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz and more, aka Bruce Gas Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. What's good with it, OG? How you feeling, man? Man, why y'all making it so difficult? Talking about bets. I thought it was, excuse me, the bet was it don't go past 7. That's it. Boots all cap. He keep talking about undisputed at 47, but keep clout chasing Bud name. I'm tired of hearing it. Facts. We tired of hearing that. Just the fact that you say you went to sleep and you woke up a champ. Man, if that's how your business work over there, man, stop it. Nobody's gonna believe that. Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it. You didn't go to sleep and you just woke up a champion. Like your team didn't tell you anything. What did Pete Dobson say? You should fire your team. You know what I'm saying? He said you should fire your team after this because they're not in your best interest. You should fire your team. Boo said, yeah, to fight, but never heard back from Bud or BLK. He's lying. Yeah, he is, man. I just don't want to make it a Boots and Errol Spence type deal. You know what I'm saying? And speaking of this, let me share screen. My colleague, my esteemed colleague sent me this, and it was pretty interesting, being that I haven't quite been able to witness and this particular former welterweight unified world champion speak to the people, because his fans were starving. But this is him, I believe, at his fight card that he had. And they was just pretty much talking to him. This is Errol Spence Jr., aka EJ, aka hashtag the truth, strap season, big fish, boogeyman, all that. You know what I'm saying? Let's pay attention.
Man right here. You have always treated DeSoto with a beautiful, beautiful touch. And tonight here you are again.
Yeah, hold on. I ain't passing those torches yet.
I love it.
It take me back to the Dukes of Hazzard, I swear to God.
Okay, EJ, you got to tell us what's going on. What's on the roadmap for Team Spence? Because we want to know what's a joy you're going to bring to us next.
This what I don't like about Spence, amongst other things, is that he always act like he don't know when he's going to fight. He said October, November. What's taking so long, man? What? So you trying to tell me they repairing freaking Fundor's nose? Listen to what he said in this, man.
Oh, I'm cool right now, but it looks like probably Fundora in probably November, January. Then we're gonna line up.
He said November, January, y'all. What's up with this cat? Why he never knows when his fight is happening? November or January, so you just gonna skip December? You gonna skip December, November, January, bro? What are we waiting on? What's going on? You gotta let your hair grow out? You want to come in there next year looking like Bob Marley and you reinvent it? You want to come in there and so people don't recognize you? Man, I don't know. They said that was him, but is that him? Jay, is that him? No, that ain't him. That's a clone. That's him. Last time I checked, his hair wasn't that long. Yeah, man, he got that 26 inches going on, man. Straight Rastafari. And he's coming. He's with the Jamaicans. That's part of his family, right? He's part of the, yes. He's representing us now.
Back up.
Okay, EJ, there's one thing that I've always asked you to do. You know I'm an amateur official, and I love amateur boxing. That's where you got started. Is that right?
Pay attention to this. I'm about to be petty. Because I pay attention to most. This is the only time that the LDBC have gotten any type of exposure outside of wearing a t-shirt. It's because Errol Spence freaking slipped up and couldn't remember what the guy said. I bet when they heard this, they say, yeah, we did it. I'm surprised there's no freaking, it will be after this, after I tell you what I'm about to tell you. Because they be on the outside looking in, them haters. But, they're going to be like, oh, my God, we Errol Spence supporters again. He shouted us out, y'all. He shouted us out. He shouted us out, yeah? Pay attention, y'all. They happy.
Right. Yep, I love that. How about a shout out to LBC 26 because they're here right now. They're showing support for you. How about Southwestern LBC 26?
Southwestern LBC 26. Southwestern LBC 26. Now, to me, in my old age, I'm still able to somewhat decipher, catalog, map, retransmit. EJ, not so much.
Yeah, shout out to the amateur program. Shout out to LDBC. Shout out to everybody man put on a great show. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm a keep support. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Put on a great show. I appreciate shout out to everybody man put on a great show. LDBC. Shout out to everybody man. LDBC. Shout out to LDBC. LDBC. Shout out to LDBC.
Well, I played it back, LDBC, like 10 times. So y'all can be Spence fans once again. I just did something for y'all. Can y'all give me a donation, please? No, not those in the chat. I'm talking about the LDBC. Can y'all give me a donation? I just played it back 10 times more than anybody who has ever shouted you out in a row. Just because Spence didn't know what the heck to say, LVD, he slipped up and said the acronym. So can you please give me my compensation for basically providing you exposure, okay? And doing PR work, you know what I'm saying? Without the contractual paperwork, okay? I just help y'all out.
Shout out to everybody man put on a great show. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. I'm going to keep supporting y'all.
Hey, I tell you what, I love it right now.
I appreciate y'all. I love you. Yeah, put on. I love you. Went out here. Jewish 25. From Fundora, from Dookie. Somebody, Jim Zoo. What I say I was? From Danky Dick. Don't. Man, come on, bro. Man, he tried to say at the end he gonna line it back up. Man, come on, stop it. Man, goddamn Crawford waiting on your ass, man. That'll be forever. That would be forever, dog. Man, shout out to Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz. You know what I'm saying? AK Bruce Gas Cannabis Education and Entertainment TV. With the $2. Super chat lighting up the tree of life for WCS. I appreciate you, man. You know what it is, OG, man. Appreciate you, bro. Y'all definitely go subscribe to his channel if y'all are cannabis connoisseurs. You know what I'm saying? The energy in this was low frequency. Very, very low frequency. I mean, let me ask you something, Shaw News. Very one of the most I'm talking about this question I'm gonna ask you is probably something that's more of a serious nature that I ever asked you since I've known you. When you speak of low frequency, would you say is 2 cups, 1 string low frequency? Seriously, I mean, not to be offensive. I don't know how you taking this question. Is it something that's outside your level of intelligence? But when you say low frequency, are you talking about 2 styrofoam cups and a kite string low frequency, or am I off the mark with that? Just put me in the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Because I might have been off the mark with it. Just two styrofoam cups and kite string or twine, fishing twine. What are we using to connect the cups when you say low frequency? That's all I'm saying, bro. Help me out. Shout out to the OG Mr. Golden on deck. Salute to you, Golden. I see you in the building. Help me. For real. Serious question. You know what I'm saying? Serious question. Real talk. Real talk. If you're in here, you haven't hit the like button, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, man. If you're listening to me and you don't hit the like button, I don't know what to tell you, bro. He's definitely was waiting for the Christmas present. Yeah, for sure, man. Hold him accountable, y'all. That man didn't go to sleep that night. He was up there with his feet kicked up. What he say all the time? It's just like being at home, my feet kicked up, my feet kicked up. And it's just like being at home, everybody, we're going to pack the house and this shit going to be power and it's be lit. That go to the grocery store and they're going to bring me some Twillers and I'll just be sucking on Twillers when before I go down to I'm just going to be lit, man. It's going to be everything. I'm going to get some firecrackers and, no, I ain't gonna light them till after it's all over. Because when they think, that's, Philly stand up. That's what, That man then he had his feet kicked up and he was waiting. He got up every now and then to check the volume on his goddamn laptop. Let me see the volume there. Let me check this speaker over here. Let me see the soundboard over here. You know what I'm saying? The woofer, all that taken care of. And then he up there testing the freaking output, the output speaker. When it says test and they give you that ding sound. Ding, ding. He's on the man, don't get me started. This dude was goddamn doing sound tests on his laptop with the bell, dog. Ding, ding. Okay, that shit working. Usually he have on his headphones, you know what I'm saying, just chilling. After he got back from the gym, resting and shit, he didn't have his headphones on, dog. He said, I gotta hear this notification. I gotta get this notification, man. He got that notification belt. He gonna have to erase that by going in there and beating Avanesian. I bet the entire VA disability check on avocado. Dang, man. Avocado, see, listen, I was trying to at least speak up there, Avanesian, just a little bit, hoping that the fans, show you a little bit more courtesy for putting in at least 6, just going into the 6, right? But when I heard you open your lips and start talking about them gloves, I say, you a goddamn hater. I be queasing is a hater. They said I be sneezing. I be teasing like I'm gonna win this fight. They will not get off your neck. I hope Ennis be pleasing looking ass. Y'all better go in there and have a good fight, man. Else they gonna be booing y'all ass, man. Boo's going in there and trying to prove a point. He is going to mess around and get clipped. I don't know about that, man. I don't know. Avanesian do got a little spunk to him, and I don't know if he gonna. I don't know, man. Not too many people be hitting Boots like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I can't co-sign on that because I really haven't. Well, first of all, respectfully, we have to think back on the level of competition, because the level of competition really hasn't been really up to par. P-A-R. We're still waiting for the competition to be elevated, so to speak. Yes, we're still waiting. Because when you're a notification champion and we are checking emails, inboxes, SMTP, simple message transfer protocol, we're still waiting on that quality of opponent. Yes. We can't really say Ramon Villa because is he still suspended? He came off of Rashidi Ellis. We can say Sergey Lipinets back in the day, but he has since absquatulated back to the 140-pound division. He has PCS, as we call it in the military. He PCS back to the 140-pound division. So we're still waiting for this guy to be able to sweep and show us. So he got some names. I think he got Barrios. He had Brian Norman Jr. He has whoever is the WBA champion. He has the landscape ahead of him. And it's going to take some time if these champions don't unify with each other and they fight other people. It's going to take some time. King is just being disrespectful for real. He said Boots is still a prospect. How in the name of the Holy Spirit you can be 31-0 and still a prospect? How is that possible? And why isn't 101 in the chat asking this person, how is that the truth? You need to defend your mans. For real, you need to defend your mans. You got people here saying 31-0 and he's a prospect. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Hey, I showed him love, bro. You know, Spence up there to my, you know, the LVDC, LDBC. He gave him a shout out. I hit the button back. That's the only time. Because we know Bill Haney didn't do it. And, you know, Bill had the opportunity on Vlad to do it. He didn't do it. They didn't do it. I was waiting. Would he do it? Would he do it? And shout out to the y'all. Nope. Wow, they should have feel stupid. He don't rock with them at all. Bud B. Spence, brains out. He's not the same. Well, you know, we know there's some type of gray areas that's not firing up the way they used to. We wish him nothing but the best. He wanted to fight. He told people on the mic, he said, hey, I'm coming for that effing belt. That's what he said. He only had one. Sometimes when a low number is mentioned, to some, it doesn't seem like that huge of a task because you're only talking about the number one. Like if somebody wants to say number 4, they're going to say 4 has a greater value than 1. They can say, damn, so-and-so got 4 years? Shit. But if you tell somebody, hey, so-and-so got 1 month. Oh, that's nothing. I can do that anytime. Do that anytime. Then you hear, hey, so-and-so has 3 championships in this division. And then they look at it like, oh shit, so-and-so the shit. Okay. And the other person got 1. Oh man, they haven't really did anything. They're a champion. They ain't 3 is higher than 1. You know what I'm saying? 3 is higher than 1. But this particular one, to get to it, the value increased extremely. Like it shot up. Had nothing to do with inflation, y'all. The value shot through the roof. That to get that one title, that one little title, one of the remaining sanctioning bodies left on the manifesto, that number 1 was crucial. Real talk. When would Boots fight someone in the top 10? I don't know. You have to really ask Team Ennis. I'm not here to dog out Ennis and nothing like that. You have to ask Team Ennis. Real talk. You have to really get with them and ask them. Seriously. You have to get with them. But hey, remember, this is the fight card that's coming up. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to the hottest chat in the MF game. A-Side official. No negotiation needed, period. I'm out. Peace.